Rebounded by Knox.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Bitadze can't hit.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And a chance here to just double-check the ruling on the floor. I wasn't sure if he got it off in time or not, so I appreciate the second look as well.
And you know what? We're watching exactly what the officials are seeing from the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus. We've got the time right here, so they're making sure they got it right.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
And that does it for the first quarter. Heat lead by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you guys from the Heat in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Aldrin out there with Doncic. Then it's P, and it's Cornette in at the 5 spot. Great. You look at the size of some of these point guards now. Magic Johnson would feel right at home.
Yeah, it's a part of a larger trend with all the switching defensively. If you have just one smaller guy on the floor, he is going to get targeted.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hi, Kevin. Well, P in the last game against the Pelicans was outstanding. He had 42 points, and he was a two-way player, causing the opponent headaches on offense and defense. Some really gaudy numbers from him. A show for the ages. We'll see if he has an encore tonight. Guys?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
It's deflected. Doncic right side. Baldwin the pass to Doncic. Here's P. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Now, I don't know if this field goal percentage is sustainable, but if they can stay close to what they've done in shooting the ball, they'll run away with this one.
The Heat leading by 6. And the 28th pick in the 2020 draft, Clark, Jaden McDaniels has more than outplayed his draft position.
Yeah, you know, there were some question marks year one in college at UW, but you look at him now, hey, length, mobility, skill set, those are things that every team wants and needs.
It's good. Daniels has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Dishes it to Edwards. Tries again. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Daniels.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
And the first time out of the game called for the Heat.
And with the break here, let's look at the stats for P, averaging 34 points, 6 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. Well, you know that he can put points up in a hurry, and he leads this team in scoring.
Yeah, you know, I think he's got a great sense of how to keep their offense going and being productive. If somebody else is having an off night, then he kind of steps in and fills the gap.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Miami with the ball, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Nice spin off the left rim and in. P's got 15.
Well, I love what he's done in this first half, at least so far. Increasing confidence every time down the floor. You can see it.
Here's Levine. Here's McDaniels. Missed inside. The Heat leading by 6. Takes it inside, and the basket by Waters.
This offense just continues to impress.
Yeah, getting hotter and hotter. They're really cooking now. Actually, cooking with gas, and you know what kind of heat that is. Fire!
Now, here's McDaniels. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Dallas.
Yeah, but he was also a force on the defensive side. 2 block shots and also altered a ton of shots.
The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. And Shapino. That shot, no good. Good D by Mitchell. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Picking up his second foul here. Has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Timberwolves trail by 8. And here's Levine. Nothing on the board. Three-pointer. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so that's the end of the first half. It's the Heat up by 8. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You got to like what P has done in this game.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. Then it's Daniels, and it's Bitadze in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
McDaniel saying to himself, okay, you want to give me that? I'll take it.
P with the bucket.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Solid rebound there. And with the sport like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And that one, good. Bitadze's got 6. The Heat leading by 9. Doncic passes to P. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's Daniels. That one, no good. Nice D from Doncic. And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype, he has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a #1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status.
Here is Daniels, following the score by Miami. No good.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And the Timberwolves call time here. And what a treat for the fans and for us to be able to witness a talent like Luka Doncic.
Amen and amen to that, Kevin. A generational talent. All eyes are on him when he's on the floor. Hard not to keep your eyes on him. He's so special in everything that he does. And every night he performs, you walk away just shaking your head at how good he is.
Pools checked in for Minnesota. Bellamy checked in for the Heat. And with some of the new rooting interest for fans, some concern about potential hostility for the players when great things don't go their way.
I mean, there's a lot riding on the outcome of games and stat lines. And that's something the league has to take seriously, making sure the players are protected because the emotions can run rampant.
Here's Knox. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Another miss by Minnesota.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
A beautiful reverse layup. Jaquez has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
Poole against Doncic. Will it go? He grabs the miss. P's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
It's rebounded by Poole. Timberwolves trail by 16.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And the pass to Knox. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Baldwin. And so it's Baldwin with it. He brings it up for Miami. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game.
Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Daniels passes to Knox. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Edwards. Unable to get that one. Bellamy with some nice D.
He's been an absolute non-factor. 0 factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
And there's the basket whistle.